In this segment, we are going to be looking at theory of consumer behavior. The theory of consumer behavior explores how a rational person, a rational consumer, gets higher satisfaction from the goods and services he consumes. Who is a rational person? A rational person is a person that takes into cognizance the value of what he's spending and the value of what he's getting in return. So a rational person doesn't spend lavishly. They think. Rational consumers think deeply before they spend. The major concern of this theory of consumer behavior is to check how do these rational consumers get highest satisfaction according to their income. It is obvious that in this world you cannot get all what you have. That is, you can't get all the resources you need to achieve all your wants and needs. However, with the little the rational consumers have, how do they get higher satisfaction from consumption of goods and services? Now, it's going to take us to the measurement of utility. What is utility? Utility is the satisfaction derived from goods and services. It's the satisfaction derived. If you take a sip of water, that enjoyment you get, that is your utility. You take a sip of ice cream, that enjoyment, that refreshment you get, you have, that is your utility. Now, there are two approaches in measuring satisfaction, in measuring utility. The first one, we have cardinal approach, then we have ordinal approach. Cardinal approach believes that utility can be measured numerically using UT. Cardinal approach believes that you can attach value. You can attach value to the satisfaction you get from consumption. For instance, you take a sip of water. You are coming from school under scorching sun, you are thirsty, and you take a sip of water when you get home. That sip of water, the refreshment you have, Cardinal says, you can say, I get 20 UTs from this water I have taken. Or I get 30 UTs from this water I have taken. So you can easily, if you can do it like that, you can easily compare it with the sip of water you took before you got to school, before you went to school, in the morning. Then you can attach value to whatever you have consumed, as in whatever satisfaction you get from what you have consumed. That is the major concern of Cardinal. And the ordinal says, no, it is not possible. You can only rank. Ordinal utility, ordinal approach says utility can only be ranked. It can only be ranked by giving it position. Like the sip of water I take, then the second sip of water I take. This first one gives me the highest satisfaction. That the first one gives me the best satisfaction. You can only rank it. You cannot give it a particular, you can't give it a specific value that this is the amount of satisfaction I get. That is not possible. That is the concern of ordinal. So today, let's quickly look at cardinal. The assumption. Why do they think like that? The basis of their reasoning, the basis of their conclusion. This is what we have here. At least assumption of cardinal approach. This is what they believe in that have led them to conclude that satisfaction you get from anything you consume can be measured numerically using UT. The first one is rationality. They believe that every consumer is rational. Every consumer thinks deeply before he consumes. Second one, cardinal utility. They also believe that the satisfaction we get from consumption of goods and services can be measured numerically using UT. Thirdly, constant unit of measurement. They also believe that money is the unit of measurement. Money is the unit of measurement of whatever you want to purchase, and that unit of measurement is constant. It means that the value of that money does not change. So that is their belief, that the value of money does not change. But when you look at inflation, you see that there is now a problem, in terms of that belief. So they believe that money is the measurement of utility. So if you want to measure anything you purchase, you have to use the value of money. The amount you purchase it will give you the value of of that goods or service. That is their concern, and that measurement, that unit of measurement is constant. That the value of that unit of measurement is constant, meaning that the value of that money is constant. Then the fourth one is diminishing marginal utility. They believe that as you consume goods or services, the satisfaction you get declines. Meaning that the first consumption will give higher satisfaction, then the subsequent one will give less satisfaction, like that, as it comes down to the bottom of the ladder. Then the last one is the determination of total utility. That your total satisfaction can only be determined by the basket of goods or services you consume. So in our next video, we are going to be showing you how we can maximize satisfaction in cardinal approach. Thank you.